This is the 2.5 Beards podcast, Beard Trimmings.
Hello and welcome to 2.5 Beards. It's a podcast, video, vlog, blog and beyond, where the three of us sit in a car park and talk about things. My name's Adam.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Hi, I'm Thomas. You sounded like a breakfast presenter then.
Ah, thank you. I had some...
That's one of the best ones we've had in recent times.
I forgot to press record. This is the second time that we've done this. So we sit and chat about things. And this week, I did clay pigeon shooting for the first time.
Oh, wow!
It will come as a shock to you.
Is that the first time you've ever been at?
That is the first time I've ever been. And previously, we've discussed in our radio show.
Oh, the good old days.
Oh, radio show.
I miss the studio.
How worried I was about a alien/zombie apocalypse, but
Or both.
or both at the same time. Oh my god!
Just our luck, that.
Could you imagine?
It'd probably happen the same week as Brexit. Our Brexit plus zombie apocalypse. I don't know what's worse.
We wouldn't be able to get any flights out because everything would be grounded.
Don't worry, Ryanair will charge
Ryanair
for
will
it.
do it,
Can you imagine that? He's waiting for a zombie apocalypse for his £6 million flights. Scrupulous bastard.
Plus your million for an extra bag just to take your shotgun
Oh,
on.
bit of business plan, Zed. $1 million per child.
Yeah,
He's ready, isn't he?
They take up the same amount of space. Because I was surprisingly good at shooting clay pigeons.
Well done.
Yeah, it's good. I feel like it,
Did you feel a bit more manly when you came away from it?
Yeah, I had that sense of I can shoot stuff.
I remember once I was on holiday in Spain and they had Time Crisis. Remember Time Crisis?
Yes.
Yeah.
You stand on the plate and go back. And I used to just play it every day. Not all day. I thought, I'll just chuck a euro in here. And I got all right at it. I remember one day there was like loads of kids behind me. I'm there in my swim shorts, no top on.
Last year was this.
No, swim shorts, no top on. I'm playing it. And I heard one of the kids go behind and went, "This is the man I told you about. Watch how good he is." Honestly, I completed it.
Oh,
They were all behind me. There it was.
Whooping and hollering.
There it was with my chippy tit shaking.
That's amazing.
Not as amazing as this.
Oh yeah,
Merchandise coming soon.
lovely.
Not the coffee, that's Kenko. I mean, the 2.5 Beards mug. For those of you listening in audio land, log on to YouTube and just see what I just did.
Yeah, I might even put the original beginning as well up.
Probably don't do that. Send it off to Dennis Norden for it. It'll be all right on the night.
Oh my god!
Let's have a look now when we go to these podcasters in a car. Is he dead yet?
No, you think he's? Oh, I don't know. I tell you what.
He's about 303.
Yeah, I tell you what is dead though. The use of clipboards on television. If you think about it, Dennis Norton had his clipboard, things written down.
Brilliant with it.
Big breakfast. They used to have a clipboard with the running order
yeah.
on it. You just don't see clipboards on telly
I've not seen
anymore.
a clipboard for ages.
Would?
Fucking iPads that.
Yeah. Oh my god, do you remember the guy on the news that didn't have his iPad and he just picked up a ream of paper instead? and he's there with a pack of printer paper because he's just so used to having something. And there's this clip, it's kind of like they don't have cameramen now, so the camera's just all like panned round and you see it and he's just there and he's holding this like 300 sheets of paper in a one.
did I ever tell you about the interview with that? Did I mention that on the radio?
Yes.
What's
When I went for that interview or not, I said
Your
I had loads of
examples.
letters. Yeah, I said I had loads of examples. I just had
feedback.
blank paper. And if they'd have asked for the fifth one, I was sat there going, "Don't ask for the fifth because it's blank paper after this."
That's isn't that how they used to get away with like robberies back in the day when they used to just have like the top ream would just be like $100 bills and then underneath it'd just be paper. That's effectively you should have taken that into a job interview. Yeah.
We all laughed.
Both fraud. Just to be clear, it wasn't this job, was it? Yeah.
Did either of you do anything for Pancake Day? Yes.
Oh shit.
Pancake Day.
There he is, keeping us going.
Yeah.
The midfield general in the back.
Ticking along.
Less Makaleli, more Salif Jarwini.
Salif Jal's a bit of a compliment, I think.
Clunky. Belongs at Stoke. Go on, what was that?
What was the agenda item that you've just...
Did you have any pancakes for Pancake Day?
No, did the fuck?
Did
Had a steak?
Did pancakes the day after?
Why?
What? Why? You do them on the day, or Nothing.
Why? Why do I have to conform?
What is pancake? Why do we have
What
pancake?
pancakes? They're like a mix between flour, eggs, and milk.
Pancake Day is the kind of thing you would have laughed at on Eurotrash if they did in Belgium. Then dickheads having pancake one Tuesday a year. And then with a northern accent, I only eat pancakes once a year. And then he stands there with a massive erection or something. Good old Eurotrash.
With the pancake hanging off.
The pancake hanging off it.
Yes.
Don't put lemon on! No lemon! No lemon, no cry.
Yeah, so we didn't do that. I just had we did savoury pancakes, which turns out just to be like fajitas, essentially. So you just had a fajita night, which was nice.
And you had steak.
A steak?
How do you wrap up a steak?
I don't want 39.
It's only just a steak.
I had a steak. I don't want to go home and eat dessert for my tea. And not even a good dessert. I'd have a cheesecake. We don't have cheesecake Tuesdays, did he? Once a year, bang a load of cheese. I'm in them for that.
I think we definitely lost sight of the point a little bit where...
What is it?
What is the point?
The idea was
because
that before...
Jesus had pancakes once.
No, it's
You're a big fan.
because before Lent, before you give up something, you use up all the stuff that you have. But back in the olden days, all they used to have was flour, eggs, and milk, didn't they?
Flour, eggs, milk, and smallpox.
I'm giving up. I'm giving up the plague.
Fried smallpox.
Is that you get rid of it? Shave the plague.
Yeah, he shaved the plague. Didn't remember it, like Dig for Victory.
It's like a hashtag. If the zombie apocalypse comes round, we'll all save money for it.
But you know, like how they have those no smoking signs, they used to just have the no like scratching in public signs. Yeah, but I had to physically go out and buy flour and eggs, which completely deceives the point of using them up before Lent.
It'd be a good quiz question, that, actually. I think.
What?
Because I didn't know that.
Is that what it is? Basically,
using up the stuff before you give things up.
so they didn't have any bread or any eggs for 40 days.
Yeah.
So what did they have in the olden days then? This is why they all had diseases, polio
Yeah,
and shit like
illness, I
that.
think.
Getting living off leaves. History's written by the winners, you told me once. And that is the worst historical story ever.
It's weird
God,
though.
sorry, it's a bit heavy. That's so good quality. It's great quality mug. $5.99.
We haven't even got any. It's a prototype. It's like you can't selling stuff we don't have. I know it's not a concept. I know it's there. It's like
actually
Engaging interest.
okay.
Elon Musk. This is how he started. Get that, Tom?
I got that one, yeah.
Move
Yeah,
on.
it was nice.
What's on the agenda?
I was trying to move on before.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I just wanted to roll that in there.
So is that the is that your new aftershave, Tom?
No, mate.
All right.
No.
2.5 beards aftershave. Could happen.
Oh my god!
Oh
It just
God,
smelled
what
like
would that smell?
the new car smell.
I'm getting on the phone to Rizzu.
Yeah.
Remember Rizzu?
Rizzu.
Used to sponsor us in our heady heights.
Oh,
Was that in our
we can't
radio
have
days?
3 measures of the radio in one thing. We're not bitter. Do you remember when we
For
started
those of you, do you remember when we used to be sponsored by a Finnish beard oil company, international fame?
Yeah.
And now look at us. Remember Raymond van Kerkhoff?
Yes,
Ramen, what a, Alan Hangover, all these people.
Slick Vic.
Slick Vic, were you slick? Oh, wow.
Right.
We used to be in it.
Yeah, let's get them back on. Invite them to come and sit in
I
the
want
car
us
in
to
the car
start
park.
getting back to people.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to our friends.
Can we bring the quiz back as
I
well?
want to start using you all again to get good. We can't offer you the same platform.
But we are sitting in a car, and you own the car.
And it's in our own time, we're on lunch.
Yeah. I love it when we do it a lot on a Friday.
We've got 4 of these in a garage in Stoke.
We don't even
I
have
can
that.
I think it's Moonpig, isn't it?
Oh, I love the way that when we record it on a Thursday or before a Friday, we're all sitting here in our school uniforms as well. Give that real sense of
I
importance.
think you're fine if you scroll back through a few of the old
Yeah,
episodes. I don't dress down.
Mike doesn't dress down.
If you wonder what that's all about,
You can listen to our own radio
leave us
show.
a rating and I'll tell you.
Right.
Anyway,
Elon Musk, send a rocket in space.
I'm bringing this more often
Yeah.
with bourbon.
Did either of you read the agenda?
I only contributed from points 7 through
Yeah,
to
because
19.
we've got points 8 downwards. They're the ones that you wanted to add on.
Let's
that-
not put
that
any of them on.
Adam wanted to discuss as well. But we took Elon Musk off.
Why?
Because we replaced him with Pancake Day.
If I'm honest, Tom, I don't read the agenda. Because you navigate so well through the
Well,
agenda.
it's smooth, it's seamless, isn't it? Yeah.
I thought Elon Musk was like a holiday resort for years. Elon Musk is doing this. Wow,
So what did it-
simply must
He
go.
basically, he built a rocket. He was bored,
Yeah.
and he's got lots of money, so he thought, I know what I'll do. I'll build a massive rocket, put my old car on the rocket with a mannequin in it, and
Well,
play
like an old
David Bowie on loop, and then I'm going to send it into space.
His old car, like he's like a biker or something like that.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was a micro.
It does smack a little
Fucking
bit.
last forever. That if it's a teardrop shape, it'll last forever. Still see it. True story.
It does smack a little bit of his missus going, you need to get rid of a car. And he's like, right, well, I'll show you. build a rocket.
So we got rid of his old car and his new rocket in one day.
Yeah, you need to get rid of that rocket and that car. It's taking up too much space. Oh, wait a minute.
Where's he sent it to?
Just round
Space.
Like space hasn't got enough rubbish circulating around it.
But into deep space.
No, it's just circling the Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a satellite, not a rocket.
No, it was in a
No,
rocket.
the car is
and now
now
the car is now
in a
just
satellite orbit.
The car is just like it looks like a guy
That's the
driving.
point. That's where we should put all the rubbish in space.
No, it's a terrible place to put it.
Why? Don't
Why?
go back.
No,
It's not
but
our
There's nobody
problem.
there.
No,
It's
but-
clogging up our
So
seas at
he's
the moment.
right.
but-
He's right.
Yeah, but-
Because even my tip's getting full because I've finally took the stuff out my car.
I'm not saying you need to start getting down Cape Canaveral with a boot full of fucking old shoes.
Yeah, how
Maybe
many-
I could just email Elon Musk and say, can you
Musk,
can you take my stuff? Oh, Musk, pal.
What do you reckon
Do
his
us a
email
favour,
address
mate.
is?
Elon.Musk.
Elon.Musk. We fly any car. What?
That's it's
No,
great.
Terry-
Okay.
Well, why don't we put the rubbish
Why
in
is it
space?
No, we
not-
can't.
It's not
it's
us.
No, we
it's
can't
not
put the
us.
rubbish
It's just going to float away.
It's like the time when
doesn't
I
float
throw
away.
It's
It's
like
right,
the
it
time when
does.
I throw all my
Where's it
grass
going?
cuttings over next door. I don't give a fuck.
It's gone.
not-
Out of sight,
it's not
out of mind.
It's biodegradable, mate.
Not my atmosphere. I don't put behind this cherry tree. I got a clue. Stupid old get. Winner. History written by me.
I love the idea of him sitting in a car doing a podcast about all this grass that keeps coming over his face and getting really angry. And when I catch him,
No, it's just like fly tipping, innit? But we're fly tipping with conscience because it's not even ours. It's like me fly tipping in Trafford because that's not my council.
But it's my council.
Exactly. Don't mean anything to me. I don't get a leaflet through the door from Oldham then saying fly tipping's gone up. It's like, fly tipping's gone down. Your council tax has gone down. Yours is like, fly tipping's gone up. Your problem,
I'm
not
going to do
mine.
my fly tipping in Oldham.
They won't notice. Trust me, they won't notice.
There's a tree with just a big pile of grass cuttings behind it. I'm going to shove it all in the grass cuttings.
Well, you know, I told you that time when they came round and we had all the carpet in the back garden ready to go to the tip, and she was like, when are you going to throw that out? Cheeky bitch. That's why I started it, my little vendetta.
Did you see, right, the other day in the gents, did you see someone had left a pair of Rogue underpants? In the
Rogue
corner?
One.
Rogue One. Rogue
Star
One.
Wars
Dude,
undercrackers.
seriously? Like, they just...
Mr. Jaja.
They just left them. They just left them in the corner. Did I... No, did you see them?
No.
No, I don't go. I don't look on the floor.
Whatever.
Never. It's a rule.
Just like, never drop your chin,
Went to
Michael.
Hollywood once. What a waste
it
of time
all.
that was. There's the boulevard. Can't see it. No. A crick in my neck. Imagine if Elon Musk's car gets found by aliens.
No, I think that'd be amazing because they'd be like, oh, he's not very chatty, is he? He's just a mannequin. It's like, right.
Don't bother.
You'll be alright
But you
though
can
when
watch
they
it.
come with a shotgun.
You can, yeah.
Has he got a dash cam?
Yeah, you can. He's live. It's on YouTube. It's live
Seriously?
streaming it, so you can just listen. You can just see him just floating around. This when he's not, but this car's just floating around. It's all live streaming from like multiple camera angles.
That is what billionaires should be doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bollocks to vaccines. That's what they should be doing.
They should just be doing really. Like,
Honestly, look after ourselves. Let them entertain us.
Yeah, and like that guy that went up in that big hot air balloon just jumped out and nearly lost consciousness because he span around so many times.
He
Was
wasn't
it-
a billionaire though, was
No,
he?
he
He was
was-
Austrian.
What was his
This
name?
is Felix Brauner.
Yeah, Felix.
That's my Austrian. Felix Brauner.
If you're listening in Austria, welcome.
And if your name's Felix Brauner, why email us?
Yeah.
We-
Elon-
we had
They're going to say, what is our email address?
We've had a tweet
oh, hello.
It's not on here.
from
It's not on there.
Every-
What?
every
It's a good
now
sign,
and
that.
every now and then you just bring us back.
Fall apart.
I don't know if anyone knows McJulian the Matador on Twitter. No,
Brilliant.
No.
Absolutely brilliant.
I think he locks his account sometimes, but then he opens it when he does a belting tweet, just so he can get loads of retweets.
It's the way that's playing the game.
He said about the bananas. Remember last week in last week's show, I talked about the fact that I did.
Oh.
Get the bananas. Remember him? He didn't go and he said, "I 100% respect your position. You're right. You can't offer them banana man to go in front of you and say no. That's trying to be a dick. Not cool. But seeing someone with one item and not giving one single fuck, brilliant. I wish I had it in me. See, I'm inspiring people to just not be asked in any way about their shitty life and make them wait. Bravo, seriously. But I let them go past. One, because I crave approval from other people. So I say, go on, pal, and think, bet he likes me. Bet he wants to go for a pint. And at some point, I'm such a smashing bloke. And I feel popular at the smile and the nod I get. But there's another reason. You were in Aldi. We're packing like it's fucking dodgeball. So I let Banana Man through to buy me some planning time within the queue. That way, when I have my bags lined up, plan the conveyor belt line up, then when I look into the eyes of the demon, i.e., still don't know what that stands for, the checkout girl, and I can hear Burning Heart from Rocky IV soundtrack. Those extra few seconds I bought myself mean I can pack the bags as I go into Aldi instead of the indignity of packing bags on the shelves later.
Oh.
Fucking brilliant. Do you know what he did the other week? Did I show you that thing he did? He always put stuff on about Valentine's Day and his wife. That was good. You carry on. I just want to try and find his. He did a review for TripAdvisor.
Oh, the TripAdvisor review is amazing. The thing about Aldi is it's not a level playing field. You know, like in betting, the house always wins. Well, it's the same with Aldi, because if you notice, their barcodes like stretch around 3/4 of each of the products. So when they're scanning it through, they've got more chance of beeping on the first time.
Found it, sorry.
Okay.
Well padded.
Thank you.
We're not sponsored by Aldi, and other supermarkets are available. They're just not as good. TripAdvisor rejected my review, and he put on it, "Stop fucking whining." On his review of Pontin's Prestaven Sands. Stop fucking whining. This website is full of snide little internet grasses. Get fucked. At the end of the day, it's budget accommodation and it's fairly priced. Don't pay bottom dollar, then come on Grass Advisor. Moaning as if it wasn't up to the standard of the Waldorf store. I'm bang up to that. I hate TripAdvisor.
What I liked about that tweet, though, is some other people commented back going, yeah, the Waldorf story has really gone downhill.
Yeah, Waldorf Astoria is proper shit by another friend of the show, Running Man Killian.
Oh yeah, Running Man. I like Running Man Killian. Yeah. I can't bother with the other ones. What's next? Do you want to cover off? Have
we done Elon Musk? No.
You sure you don't?
I want to save them for.
We save those for another
probably
time.
do that on my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Okay,
birthday special.
Yeah.
Let's just see how 2018 goes first.
You wanted to tell us something about exams.
Oh no! Right. Okay. Well lined up. It's totally blown the edge off this now.
We need musical interludes. If only it was the past where we could break and then decide what we were talking about in between the songs.
Remember when we used to have to sit there and listen to the songs?
What?
And then your cat used to eat me pizza.
Oh, Pauline. I miss Pauline.
Oh, Pauline, how is she?
She's good, yeah.
Not bothered. I'm getting 2 new fish.
Okay.
There you go.
Send Pauline round.
No, well.
Do it. You won't get it back. Yeah. So I was talking the other day about a lad at school called. His name was Blockhead.
That's a great name. It's a proper old school.
Proper old school name, and it fitted. I remember.
Unlike any hats.
Unlike. The only thing you could ever hear was a Russian hat.
Yeah.
Or a fez. A bit of turkey ball.
We Blockhead.
So we had this French test, and none of us used to revise for it. I think we were on this thing. If we all failed it, we were detention because she knew we weren't doing our French work. So we tried. It's only 10 verbs you had to learn. Blockhead, God bless him, he wrote all the verbs on his hand in the English, like that. Wrote mum. And then she'd say, en français, chambre de bain, or something like that. I think that's bathroom, isn't it? Chambre de bains or something like that. And he went, oh! And then write the answer, so he'd read his hand, he'd like look as if he was just trying to think. He'd go, oh! He was doing really well for the first three until he realised that he'd smudged it all. And on his head was like, wardrobe lit. All the verbs. And she went, Paul, are you cheating as a test? She was in a low, our French teacher. Lovely woman. And he went, no, miss, no. He just basically had all the things written across. He only got 3 out of 10. He ended up on detention. It's like the most simplest thing.
That's amazing. I love the idea of you being able to look over and just write it off his forehead. Blockhead, what? What a great...
Didn't help he had acne. He was in writing and braille.
Wow.
Blockhead. He saved someone from a chip pan fire. Everyone rejoiced. The mayor came in to give him a certificate. And only me questioned what he was doing in the woman's back garden in the first place. And when he got the award, he was the dressed up. And he had on Bermuda shorts and matching Hawaiian shirt.
Was he in the paper as well?
You look like an extra out of California Dreams. It was fucking brilliant. Blockhead.
I love a good nickname. Like I remember talking to my granddad once, and he was called Jimmy the Bus, because whenever they said, "Oh, you having another pint, Jimmy?" He's like, "Oh no, I've got to get my bus." So he was Jimmy the Bus. And apparently, everyone in the Sunnyside Club in Gateshead was all called Jimmy. And then there was like there was Jimmy the Spade or something, because he used to be working on the roads or something like that. And there was like Jimmy the Frying Pan, and they were like, "Why is he called Frying Pan?" It's like, "Oh yeah, because he threw a frying pan full of oil at his wife," and we laughed because it was funny, and then realised how actually horrific that was. And I did time for it. Jimmy the Frying Pan.
We don't condone that.
No,
Obviously, we're
not at all.
that. We're laughing at that's the way the world used to be.
Yeah, just proper, just like, "Oh yeah, that's Jimmy the Frying Pan."
Well,
Oh.
they were all called Jimmy. It's like 6 of them. Do you remember Guinness?
The drink.
Not the drink.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely lad then.
That was a lot. I knew him as Guinness for 4 or 5 years. Genuinely didn't know his actual name.
What is his name?
Dan, but I can't remember what his surname
Oh,
is.
that's quite good though, because it's like Dan Guinness. Is
Is it Compton or something like that? Something like that. Connigan.
Is it?
Daniel Connigan.
Hi, Dan.
Guinness to you.
Yeah, hi, Guinness.
Always be Guinness to me.
That's a good name. Why was he called Guinness?
Always be Guinness to me. Why was he called Guinness?
Don't know.
Oh,
He
I
didn't
was
even drink it, did he?
No, he didn't. He had the occasional can of Foster's, and that was about it.
Shit nickname, that isn't it?
Terrible.
Australian piss. What a nickname.
Oh, this is Amber Nectar.
Those, the old beer adverts were brilliant, weren't they? Do you remember the Stones Bitter ones years ago?
No.
It was about these two like miners, not kids, like coal miners. They were on a round the world trip, and they were like all in places, and I think some of them were quite inappropriate looking back now with my 2018 glasses on.
Yeah.
But they'd be drinking in Africa, and they find these 2 pints of Stones Bitter on top of this like, God it is, yeah, on top of a mud hut.
Uh-huh.
And then they'd have him, and they'd be drinking, and this elephant would look at them, and they go, "Do you think he's going to charge?" And they go, "No, these were on the house."
There's a good joke though. It's still a good joke. Almost slightly culturally or something.
Or they were in Japan, like in a karaoke bar, and they're drinking this Stones Bitter, and hey, don't be sake. Sake, hey! This fella starts roofing him with sakes. Stones Bitter, watch the adverts.
Yeah.
I like the old Fosters. They were not even that old, but they were the smart casual guys. You remember them?
They were alright.
I like them ones.
Or the Snowy, I can see the pub from here. Paul Hogan and his Castlemaine 4X.
Oh, did you see the new during the Super Bowl they put out an advert for Dundee? It was meant to be a new film, The Son of Dundee.
Chris
Not seen it?
Hemsworth.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was amazing. It was. I can't remember. Is it Danny McBride? He was the main guy who was playing Mick Dundee's son.
Was he?
Yeah, and
Not Chris Hemsworth playing it?
No, Chris Hemsworth plays he's the guy that picks him up from the airport, and it's all pitched out. It's like this film trailer, but it's just an ad. And Chris Hemsworth for the whole thing is going, no, it's just an advert. It's just an ad.
What? It's not a film?
No, it's not actually a film.
Oh,
and I kid you
hell.
not, I watched it 3 or 4 times. Like, just saw little clips of it and was getting genuinely excited that they were doing, like, Son of Mick Dundee. I thought, this would be great.
And that's
and
right, it's not a real thing.
No, it's just a tourism advert. I was gutted.
I was saving on me bloody compare the meerkat things for that.
What, the cuddly toys?
Yeah, I don't even need insurance.
Have you insured your mug?
Just insure stuff. Like that. Fancy Alexander. Alexander! It's quite good, though, isn't it?
Well, that's quite
Very
good.
good.
Better than your Austrian.
You haven't done a good impressions for ages.
Yeah, I wonder why. They're always on a tightrope, and video's a lot harder to edit. So if we can just sort of steer clear from it as much as possible, that'd be great.
That means we can't cover off a few of these points on here. Then I
that's
don't
good.
think. Yeah.
What, some of my creative editing in the show before last? Yeah.
Yeah. You might have to go through the same thing again.
Oh, hang on.
That's the Emirates.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Quarter to.
Definitely. Yeah, 1:45.
So we're recording a day early because I'm off to Brussels this weekend.
Brussels.
I'm off to stop Brexit. I don't know how.
With a shotgun.
Oh no! Don't say that, because remember that guy that made the joke about Robin Hood Airport, how he was going to blow it up or something like that, and he got arrested. So I'm not
surprised.
And then loads of people came out because he had loads of comedians backing him up because it was just a joke. Like Al Murray went to court with him and stuff. Digress. Yeah, but I'm going to go and stop.
I don't know what's worse, going to court or having to spend time with Al Murray.
Your Honour.
It's terrible.
Al Murray, yeah. Rubbish.
Terrible.
Don't get it.
Rubbish.
I don't mind him.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised.
He don't like you.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't like me?
No, he doesn't like Adam.
Oh, Al Murray,
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
I'm not surprised.
Finical. He likes me, and that's what part of the problem. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He liked the other radio show, didn't he?
do you remember when we had him on?
Yeah.
If you want to hear that one, it is part of the NQR ones.
It doesn't.
That's when I fell out with him.
Have we still got access to the NQR ones?
Yeah, they're on the feed.
We didn't. I
Creative.
thought we lost.
NQR went bust anyway.
It didn't get busted, got taken over, but we don't get to talk about that after my very short stint on the second one.
I know, yeah. That was like when you went there and you came back. That was like when Ian Rush went to Juventus. You
It was like a foreign country.
You're like that going, I'm off to do the big time. And we're sat here like that. All right, okay. Okay, what's this? 6 months later, there he is again. Bang, the podcast back together. By the way, couldn't secure us a studio, burnt all our bridges. Let's sit in a car. Unbelievable producing, Adam.
It's going really well.
Not only is he on a downward spiral, he's got firmly hold of both of our ankles and dragging us with him.
Forced Tom to get a job here.
There was a time when me and Tom were on the verge of having a script published by the BBC. We don't even write anymore because we have to do this. Just to feed his ego. Like, he tinkers about, get it right, and then he'll be off again.
Yeah,
I've just got a YouTubing thing with such and such a body. That'll be what happens. And then we'll be sat there and think, right, well, let's crack on with something else. Tom, we'll be on the verge of greatness again, and he'll be back.
And he'll be back. It's
Third stint.
Yeah.
This isn't even my car. Feeding my ego. I made that mug for you in good faith.
His Secret Santa was in good faith. It was giving me fucking tenner about what I spent on somebody else. That wasn't a tenner. Oh, you got me a comb as well.
And some whiskey because the comb didn't arrive in time.
Yeah,
you did well out
I
there.
ended up £3 up, actually. I went on the net spend.
Yeah.
But he's only done that so that he can increase merch that we're selling to get more money in.
Can
so he
can
can
he?
go off and fund his own YouTube channel.
Is that what you're doing? You're not
Yeah.
going to be like that
I've
fella
cottoned on.
who films dead people.
Paul Logan, yeah.
No, Bruce Willis.
He's the dead person.
Bruce
Sorry,
Willis
I just
is
hit you with
What?
some logic in the film.
I know he's the ghost.
Spoiler alert. What's the statutory time period?
Nobody rewatches The Sixth Sense, do they?
Oh no, anything with a twist other than The Prestige is the only film that I'd watch again, which has got a good
Good
twist.
film. Yeah, I like that.
What is it?
Well, I can't tell you because otherwise you know what the
Oh,
twist
not
is.
the twist. What's the film? What's
Oh,
it
it's about magicians in
Nah,
the.
okay.
No,
Magicians are crap.
they link it.
Absolute pointless waste of time.
Linking
magicians.
with two things.
It's not magic. It's just deception.
Who's that guy?
No,
the
but
one
it's-
who's is he Mank? He's on Sky.
Dynamo.
Dynamo, that's him. Yeah.
My name's Dynamo. I've got no personality, and this is how I hide the coin. Big wow.
Yeah.
You sold out the
Rubbish.
MEN. The MEN for some guy who can hardly speak, standing there shuffling my eyes a fucking penny in a bottle. Big wow. It's not magic. He's just got a deceptive way of doing it.
He's just a liar.
It's a
Exactly.
Scottish-
I'm deceptive, and it makes me untrustworthy.
If he picks a pocket, everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, that's really clever."
For
How'd you
the
do that?"
avoidance of doubt,
If you did
I
it,
don't pickpockets.
Only when I'm buying a nice new suit. I'll have that line in, please. Just talking about the Prestige a second. You don't like it because of magicians, but there is a link with Elon Musk because. And what was the link? Oh, is it not a Tesla car that he sent up? It's a Tesla car, and
It's
David
not
Bowie's
Nissan.
and David Bowie's playing. Is him on loop is playing. So I hope he paid for the PRS for that. And in the film, David Bowie plays Tesla in The Prestige. I thought it was a nice link. You obviously are unimpressed.
Is David Bowie in The Prestige?
He plays
I
Tesla.
don't remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have to watch that again.
He's overrated as well. What? He is?
I'm getting out now at that.
Oh, right, yeah. You didn't like him before he died.
Stop being
The
such.
fucking Bowie band Mauian. That was one. There was a fella died the other week of a band in Manchester, and apparently they're the biggest band ever. I've never fucking
Mark
heard
E.
of them.
Smith.
Never heard of him.
Rubbish.
Never heard.
Didn't
What's
get
it?
it.
What they called?
The Fall.
Everyone's like,
Didn't get it.
it-
Didn't get it.
I've never even heard of him. And I've got Spotify. They've never once come up and suggested. I'm on shuffle all the time when I'm doing the cleaning. Never heard of him. And apparently it was the biggest band ever. Bullshit. People just jump on bandwagons.
I wonder what happened when the guy that invented the bandwagon died. that must have been some procession, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but when Bowie died, everyone was acting like he was fucking part of the family.
He was good.
But nobody. I never bumped into any one of them people on Facebook and they went, "Yeah, I really like David Bowie," or "I really like Prince." They fucking said it. As soon as they're dead, can't get enough of the shooting popularity on all the things. Just be honest with people. Don't jump on.
That's why I
bandwagons.
always think about.
When Rob died out of Milli Vanilli, I was still gutted, and I said, "I'm gutted about that he's killed himself. I hope Fab's okay." I knew about it, but people always knew I liked Milli Vanilli. I didn't. Nobody jumped on my bandwagon.
Sexy. I don't know what I was going to say.
Should we leave it then?
Well, let's leave it
Yeah,
there.
that seems like a good point when we run out of things to say.
We can't,
If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube, you can search for us 2.5 Beards. We've come up with our little faces in the car. I have to look at that bit. We've got it here.
That's a good sign.
That's got to improve.
What, the sides?
Why?
The whole.
Well, they
This.
can't even see
Why?
it. You can't even see it, but it helps me remember it. So Twitter is at 2.5 Beard. We couldn't afford the S. Facebook is at.
No, we did. We had 2.5 beards.
Oh, what happened? We got shut down, didn't we?
No, we didn't get shut down. We got hacked.
Did we?
Yeah. Hacked by a sex bot.
Oh, the bloody Russians.
That's the third chapter of my autobiography.
Facebook.com/2 Beards, Insta at 2.5 Beards, and podcast search 2.5 Beards on the app, or go to 2.5beards.podbean.com.
Or even search it on iTunes.
Yeah, on iTunes. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Please like, share, comment, and leave a review.
We had any reviews?
No.
Had any emails?
No.
Come on, what are you fucking waiting for?
We're doing all this for you.
See you later.
Have a great week. Bye bye.